plans on also attending a four-year college. The homecoming queen from Quincy High School is Gria Amara. She is escorted by her king, Matthew Conso. Gria is currently student council president and a captain of our high school tennis team. Gria hopes to pursue a course of study in pre-med at Tufts next fall. Matthew is a member of the student council, captain of our soccer, hockey, and tennis teams, and currently ranked #1 in the class of 2002. He hopes to attend Harvard or MIT in the fall, majoring in engineering. Congratulations to our homecoming courts and the king and queen from our two high schools.
Ladies and gentlemen, in an effort to
promote sportsmanship and fair play, the Quincy Public Schools strictly adhere to high standards of conduct among athletes, coaches, and spectators. Athletic programs are primarily for the student participants. The purpose of this activity is to provide learning experiences and opportunity for personal growth of our teams. The teams ask you to assume your responsibilities for good sportsmanship.
You're watching President's Football on QATV Channel 8. Happy Thanksgiving!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the visiting
North Quincy High School Red Raiders, under the direction of first-year head coach Tony Green. Coach Green is assisted by Peter Chisholm, Ryan Craig, and Kenneth Tachi. The North Quincy High Red Raiders.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your
Quincy High School presidents. The presidents are directed by third-year head coach Robert Noble. Coach Noble is assisted by Kevin Carey, Dan Morrill, Mark Nutley, and Bill Reardon. The Quincy High School presidents. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the North Quincy end zone. Entering the field from the left end zone, the North Quincy High School Band, directed by Mr. Rich Canali.
Ladies and gentlemen, entering the field from the
Right end zone, the Quincy High School Band, directed by Gil Lapointe.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please
rise for the presentation of the colors by the Quincy High School Mass 61st Junior ROTC Unit, commanded by Major William Zanell and Master Sergeant John DiLorenzo. Our color guard unit is commanded by Senior Cadet Captain Scott Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that we
Take a moment of silence in recognition for the young men and women defending our freedom in foreign countries, as well as the police, fire, and emergency management people of our city who protect our freedom and keep us safe. And at this time, please join Senora Sefkis, a member of the Quincy High School Foreign Language Department, in singing America the Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood. From sea to shining sea.
Great job. Great job. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in the singing of our national anthem from the combined bands of Quincy High School and North Quincy High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to draw your attention to the south end of the stadium as our honorary captains for today's game
are arriving by golf cart. The North Quincy High School Football Hall of Fame, in conjunction with the Quincy Public Schools, would like to recognize Peter Zoya as a graduate of North Quincy High School, class of 1935, and Bill Sullivan, graduate of the class of 1930. Our game honorary captains. Each honorary captain is being presented with a game ball by the captains of our high school teams. The North Quincy captains for today's game are number 9, Dan Donardo, number 33, Pat Bergoli, number 45, Michael Ryan, and number 69, Jeff Narbone. The Quincy captains are number 53, Tom Schruin, and number 19, Mike Lorenzano. Also at this time, the Quincy High School Parents Club would like to make a presentation to both Coach Sullivan and to Pete Zoya. And at this time, the North Quincy High School Booster Parents would like to present an award to both captains. Ladies and gentlemen, today's head official is John Magnarelli, and he will toss the coin for today's game.
Okay, guys, introduce yourselves to each other, please.
Mr. Ryan's doing the talking.
Okay. All right, I'm Mr. Magnarelli. I'm the referee today. This is Mr. Pina. He's going to be the umpire, okay? We have Mr. McGann and Mr. Shaw, and we have Mr. Tate over here. Okay, Quincy, you're the visiting team. Mr. Lorenzano, you're going to call the toss. That's a tail. I'm sorry, Mr. Ryan is going to call the toss. You're the visiting team. That's a head, that's a tail, okay? We'll throw it up in the air. If I drop it, we'll do it again. Okay, call it in the air. Heads he calls, and it's a tail. You want the ball the first half. Which goal do you want to defend? Put your backs that way, please. Quincy High has won the toss, elected to receive. Shake hands, guys. Let's have a good ball game. Good luck, both of you.
So, here's the way it lines up. For Quincy, the offense, Scott Kelly, the tight end, Kevin Livingston, the left tackle, Ed DeWitt, the left guard, Andrew Picard, the center, Tom Shruhan, the right guard, Rich Churchill, the right tackle, Dan Galligan, the wide receiver, Chris Camborian will be the wingback, Sean Munchback, the wide receiver, Mike Lorenzano, the quarterback, J.J. Nemanke, and Matt Ramponi will alternate at the tailback spot. For the North Quincy Red Raiders, they come up this way. Jim Harko and Joe Burke are the ends. Jeff Narbone and Albert Chow are the tackles. The linebackers on the outside, Dan DiNardo and Tim Coughlin. On the inside, Chris Dolbert and Matt Francis. The cornerbacks are Joe Fitzpatrick and Pat Bergoli. The safety is Dennis Thompson. We'll have the kick here in just a moment. As you listen to this morning's broadcast, you will notice a difference. John Nicholson, who's been part of the Thanksgiving Day football broadcast on WJDA, is not with us this morning. John's at home. He's listening. I spoke with him not too long ago. He's usually on the field in the cold, the snow, the wind, and anything else the weather brings. We've been a team Thanksgiving morning for close to 25 years. I'm going to miss him this morning. I already do. So many times we never say what we feel in our hearts to someone until it's too late. Well, John has taught me so much about life and how to live each day in a positive way. John's a generous person. Never met anybody that can say a bad word about him. So, John, you finally got your Thanksgiving off, but you're back here next year. It's my 30th year. You're going to be here. So, in the meantime, we dedicate this morning's broadcast to John Nicholson, General Manager of WJDA. And we are set for the kickoff. Dennis Thompson will do the honors. Nemanke and Munchback are back. It's a short kick. It's fielded at the 17-yard line by Chris Camborian. 25, 30, on his feet to the 35, to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Quincy Presidents. Drove by Chris Camborian's house this morning, as I usually do. There are 2 signs up there now, and I finally took the number down. It's around 135 Independence Avenue. They have 2 signs on the front of the house, or Chris Camborian, number 24, on your program for Quincy High. Presidents come out. It's a big game for both teams, and especially North Quincy. They have dropped the last 2, and they would like nothing better than to come away with a Thanksgiving Day win. Mike Lorenzano on a pass. It's intercepted. It's going to be a touchdown. A touchdown as Joe Burke intercepts the pass. Quincy. Lorenzano went back to pass, looked out in the right flat for Dan Galligan, and Joe Burke stepped up and took the ball out of the air. Touchdown, North Quincy. It is 6-0 Red Raiders, and that is as exciting a beginning of a football game as you could see. Joe Burke with a 36-yard pass interception for the score. And the Red Raiders will go for the point after. As they line up, it's a high snap from center, ball down, kick is up, Pat Bergoli puts it up and through. So Pat Bergoli puts the 7th point on the board. An exciting play as Joseph Burke, the end on the left side, simply stood up and sensed that a pass was coming, stepped up and just took it right out of the air. And he had nothing but grass and chalk, and it is 7-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
From Munstack 17, J.J. Mankey.
36-yard interception returned for a touchdown by Joe Burke. He is the defensive end, does not play offense, and as you have so many times in this game, it can be who you least expect who may step up and have the game of their lives. So, right now, it's North Quincy advantage. We get the kick from Dennis Thompson. This goes left side. It's short again. It's fielded at the 20, 25, 30. Scott Kelly to the 35 and is dragged out of bounds over on the far side. 1st and 10 once again for Quincy, down by 7. North in their road uniforms. They are the visitors today. Black pants, white jerseys, the black numbers with the red trim, black helmets. Quincy in their home blues with the white pants, the white numbers, the blue helmets with the stripes, and the word Quincy on both sides. 11-minute quarters being played today at the stadium. Quincy moving from right to left as we look out of our press box here at the stadium. Mike Lorenzano calling signals. Some movement in that North Quincy line, and we get a whistle. This is going to cost them 5. Albert Chow, one of the tackles, moved off, and it will be 1st down and 5 now for the Presidents. That puts the ball at their 42-yard line. Lorenzano has not had his best year, 3-year starter, the senior, and I'm sure he would tell you this has not been the best year. He hasn't always had the support that he's had in previous years, and he has tried to do it on his own sometimes and has just had some trouble. Hand off to Chris Camborian up the middle. He's got a hole. He's to the 50, 40, and dragged down from behind at the North Quincy 36-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20 and a 1st down for the Quincy Presidents. Camborian was in motion from left to right and then came back from right to left, took the handoff, and ran it right up the middle. That'll be a 22-yard pickup as Lorenzano comes out. J.J. DeMankey, who was played in the last half of this year, an exciting football player in the backfield. Camborian in motion once again. Pitched into DeMankey. Now we get a whistle and the flags go down. That play is going to be blown dead for the North Quincy Red Raiders. They have had some problems, certainly. They are on a bit of a losing streak. They come in with Quincy on a...
We have a dead ball foul. False start on the offense. Still 1st down.
Last game before Thanksgiving, but they had lost 5 in a row before that. The Red Raiders at one point in the season were 2-1, but things certainly on the upswing. Tony Green is the rookie head coach for the North Quincy Red Raiders, taking over just before training camp for Peter Chisholm, who remained with the team as an assistant coach. And Peter Chisholm has done an awful lot this year to get Tony Green into it, and they have been an excellent team. And now we get another whistle, and this time Quincy jumps off. Tom Shruhan, the right tackle, jumped off, and this will cost the Presidents 5, or will it be North Quincy?
We have a dead ball foul. False start on the offense. Still 1st down.
One of his fellow Zebras said, nope, wrong way, so he walked it back against Quincy, as referee John Magnarelli indicating it is procedure against the Presidents. So that puts the ball back at the 46-yard line of North Quincy, with it North leading 7-0, 9:04 left in this 1st quarter. 2 receivers right, 1 left, nobody deep. DeMankey, lone man in the backfield. Lorenzano under center. Lorenzano on the pitch to DeMankey, 50, 45, and cut down at about the 43-yard line. Gain of maybe 3 yards there. The stop by Jeff Narbone, one of the captains of this North Quincy High School squad. Charlie Jerf, public address announcer in the next booth. 42nd year of being the PA announcer here at the stadium. I hate to say it, and I do remind Charlie every once in a while, he was doing the PA announcing here at the stadium when I was a kid. And I'm old, so it's been a while. Second down for Quincy and 17. Lorenzano is in the shotgun. Camborian in motion. He takes the snap, now pitches it out to Nemandke. Going right side up the middle. Look at a hole. 40, 30, 20. And Nemandke is tripped up from behind at the 15-yard line. And a touchdown saving tackle by Dennis Thompson. As we said, Nemandke, a sophomore, has gotten in the last few games, and he has tremendous speed. Where's number 80? So has a wide receiver number, but has been lining up in the backfield, and he just turned on the jets, and Thompson saved a touchdown as Nemandke had nothing in front of him, and Thompson got him from behind. So it's 1st and 10, Quincy from the north 15. On the handoff to Camborian, left side, and he's inside the 10, down to about 7. There's a flag thrown on the play. Jim Hocko on the stop. I believe we may have a late hit against the North Quincy Red Raiders. And it is personal foul. Didn't get the number. It was not Jim Hocko. It was somebody else that came in, but that could have gone either way, but it is a call against North Quincy. It'll be half the distance to the goal.
We have a
It'll put the
personal
ball
foul.
inside the 5 to the 4.
Automatic first down. First and goal.
So it'll
First and
be-
goal from the 4.
First and goal from the 4-yard line for Quincy. North up 7-0. Quincy driving. Ramponi and Camborian in the backfield, standing alongside each other, and the handoff to Camborian, puts the head down, gets one to about the 3. That is about all, as he was hit by James Hocko. That was a very one hard-earned yard. Coach Bob Noble pacing back and forth, his daughter down there, the whole Noble family. Chris Noble, assistant coach for many years, great player for Quincy, enshrined in the Quincy North Quincy Hall of Fame the other night, and that was great to see. Chris is here today kind of in a voluntary capacity and helping out the Quincy side. North Quincy has called a timeout with 6:42 to go in the first quarter. It's North 7, Quincy nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Made by Mike Lozano for the first.
He did not get in, and that ball is as close to the plane of the end zone as you can get. It is 3rd and goal for Quincy as they break the huddle. Andrew Picard, the center, out over the ball. Lorenzano has one man in the backfield, quarterback keeper, and does he get in? He gets in. Second effort as Mike Lorenzano followed the center, couldn't get anything, and then took it to the outside and just barely got that football into the end zone. It is a touchdown, and Quincy has cut the lead. It is 7-6 as Mike Lorenzano, with 6:04 to go in the first quarter, cuts the lead. Tom Shruhan with Lorenzano to hold will try and tie this one up. Shruhan, left side kicker. Ball down, and it is blocked. And a scramble for it, and Quincy falls on it, as it was a high snap, but North did a great job coming in to block it. And the try for the point, no good. North hangs on with 6:04 to go, first quarter. It is North 7, Quincy 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds. A bit of a high snap, and Shrewhan had to delay for just a brief second, but North was busting through, and they blocked it. So it is 7-6, and we'll get the kick as Ryan Farnham and Joe Fitzpatrick will go back. We played 5 minutes in the game, and the North Quincy offense or the Quincy defense has not been out there, so we have to introduce them in just a moment here after the return. Shrewhan foot in the ball, short kick, and it's going to be Fitzpatrick at the 18, 20, 25, 30, and is down at the 32-yard line, fumbles the football, and Quincy recovers as he coughs up the football, and it's Chris Camborian who comes up with it. And we will not get to introduce the North Quincy offense just yet, or the Quincy defense, as 2 turnovers in this football game. An interception by Joe Burke of North Quincy. First play from scrimmage for Quincy resulted in a score. And now Quincy, after their touchdown, kicking off to North Quincy, and a fumble. So Quincy in business, 1st and 10 at the Red Raider 31-yard line. Lorenzano under center, fakes one way, fakes the other, and he hands it off to the second man through, Matt Ramponi, but North Quincy had that one smelled out very nicely. Chris Dolbear, one of the inside linebackers, came in. A little bit of confusion, if you will, as Lorenzano handed it off to, or faked the handoff to the first man. They kind of bumped into each other and then handed it off to the second. Good job for North Quincy coming in defensively. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12 for the Presidents. Picard, the center, over the ball. Wings left and right. Ramponi in the backfield now. Man in motion from right to left, and to give to Ramponi, struggling for a yard, maybe 2. That is about all, as the Red Raider defense came in big. Scott Markarian along with Jeff Narbone. It's going to set up a 3rd down. Gain of 1 on that play. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Presidents. Crowd still coming in here at the stadium. Still some seats. We have the usual folks that are standing along the wall here in the north end zone. That's the cool place to be. 3rd and 11 for the Quincy Presidents. Lorenzano rubs the hands together under center. One man in the backfield, doesn't give it to him. He's looking to throw, rushes on, gets away from 1, gets away from 2, and the 3rd man finally brings him down as Jim Hocko finally got him, as Lorenzano got away from 2 white jerseys and was still on his feet. But a good job by the North Quincy defense, the linebackers and the deep backs, as he had nowhere to throw it to. Ball back to the 36-yard line. And the Presidents have 4th and 16. They've got to get it almost to the Red Raider 20-yard line. 3:40 to go in this first quarter. It is 7-6. North Quincy with the lead over Quincy. Lorenzano from the shotgun. Ramponi to his left now. Camborian in motion right to left from the shotgun. Lorenzano throws it down, and he overthrows his receiver at the 5-yard line, as Dan Galligan was down there, but Pat Brigoli and Dennis Thompson were there on the coverage. So North Quincy will take over 1st and 10, and without any further ado, let's introduce the offense for North Quincy. Dennis Thompson, the quarterback. Tim Coughlin in the slot. Chris Dolbear, the fullback. The tailback is Pat Brigoli. Darrell Zoya, the center. The right tackle, Robert Kinnerson. George Phipps, the right guard. Left guard, Jeff Narbone. Left tackle, Gregory Summers. The tight end, Matt Francis. And Joe Fitzpatrick is the end. Handoff to Brigoli, and he was taken down at the line of scrimmage by Tom Struhan, who is the middle linebacker. Scott Kelly, Chris Camborian are the others. Up front, Steve Ekasikian and Anthony Boyle are the ends. The tackles are Mike Cox and Matt Ramponi. Chris Sullivan, the nose guard. For Quincy in the backfield, Bill Reed and Sean Munchback are the corners. Handoff to Brigoli, and he's up to the 39, maybe to the 40-yard line. And Dan Galligan, the safety for the Quincy Presidents. The ball at North Quincy's own 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Red Raiders. Clock moving, 2:26 to go in this first quarter. The 69th city championship for Quincy. On 3rd down, pitch to Brigoli, sweeping right side, hit at the line of scrimmage and taken down, as it was Tom Struhan that took him out in the left flat. And it will be 4th down. North will be forced to punt it away as Matt Francis will kick it. And Scott Kelly, lone man back. Francis awaits the snap from center. Gets a good snap, fields it well. Kick, not a good kick. It's going to bounce at about the 37-yard line, roll out of bounds. They say the 36. That's where Quincy will start. Minute 37 to go, first quarter, 7-6 North Quincy, back in 30 seconds.
You're watching Red Raider football on QATV Channel 8. Happy Thanksgiving!
First and 10 for Quincy at their own 36-yard line. Sean Munchback splitting wide left, ball right, Hashmar Camborian in motion. Kelly to the left from the shotgun. Lorenzano keeps it. He's up over the 40 to about the 41-yard line. That'll be a gain of around 4 yards. Chris Dolbear on the stop for the North Quincy Red Raiders. As we mentioned at the top of the show, these two teams did not play league schedules. Quincy dropped to the Atlantic Coast League while North Quincy remained in the Old Colony League, so they did not play similar opponents. The only team they both played was Randolph, and it was a different Randolph team that Quincy tied and North Quincy defeated. Mike Lorenzano fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and gets up to about the 45-yard line. Some very hard-earned yards there for him. Joe Burke making the stop, and it will be 3rd and 2 for the Quincy Presidents. So coming into this game, you really couldn't point to a common opponent, and that's been quite a while since that has happened. On 3rd down, 2 receivers to the right, 2 backs behind Lorenzano under center. Handoff to Nemanke. He's got the first down and more. He's to the 50 and falls forward to the North 49-yard line as Nemanke took it off right tackle. He needed a couple. He got himself around 7. That's first down for the Quincy Presidents. Talking before the game with Joe Gordon, the outstanding golf writer. Before that, baseball writer and everything else for the Boston Herald, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. We'll continue, but we have reached the end of the first quarter at the stadium. It's North 7, Quincy 6. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Now give me a Q! Q! Now
defend the, excuse me, the end zone to our left, the north end zone, if you will. It is 1st and 10, Quincy, ball right in front of us at the north 49-yard line. Lorenzano under center, Nemandke behind him. 3 wideouts to the left, the ball right hash mark, pitched to Nemandke. Looking for a block, cutting it outside, 50 on his feet to the 45, puts the head down and is taken down at about the 42-yard line. There'll be a 7-yard gain. Dan DiNardo making the stop. We were saying before the quarter ended that in our discussion with Joe Gordon, I can't remember, and it's been before my time of high school football, that Quincy and North Quincy were not in the same league. They were in the old Colony League together. They were in the old Suburban League together. They were in the old Greater Boston League together. So I really don't know the year that last time these two teams were playing on Thanksgiving for a non-league game. Nemandke gets the handoff inside the 40 to the 35 and down to the 30-yard line. Goes J.J. Nemandke off the right side, and a first down for the Quincy Presidents. Nemandke, as we said, a sophomore. The first time we saw him was Quincy's last game. That was against Plymouth North here at the stadium. And he did an outstanding job and brought certainly another dimension to that Quincy offense. And he's had a good morning so far. 1st and 10, Presidents, ball at the north 29-yard line. Lorenzano under center. One man in the backfield, that's Nemandke. Now Kamborian in motion, handoff to Nemandke, and he's forward to the 25 to about the 24-yard line. Tripped up from behind by co-captain Michael Ryan for the North Quincy Red Raiders. This North Quincy squad has really played hard this year. The Old Colony League, certainly a tough league. We'll talk about that. Not that the Atlantic Coast is not a tough league either, but we'll talk about both leagues as we go on here. It's 2nd and 5, ball at the north 24-yard line. Quincy with it. Lorenzano keeps it. Goes left side. He's to the 20. He's to the 15. He's on his feet to the 10 and will be gang tackled at about the 7-yard line. Lorenzano took the snap under center and did the little curl off left tackle and got himself some big yardage and a first down to the 7. In the Old Colony League this year, Bridgewater Raynham, so what else is new? They're great as always, but Silver Lake, a good team this year, a very good year in the Old Colony League and the Atlantic Coast League. Whitman Hanson, they're going to the Super Bowl. Plymouth North, a good team. Quincy certainly coming up at the end. It's 1st and goal from the 6. Lorenzano keeps it bootleg right end. 5, 4, 3, and he is in for the touchdown, but we've got a penalty flag. And I think we're going to have a hold or a clip. So don't put this one on the board. Indeed, referee John Magnarelli indicates it is a holding call against the Quincy Presidents. So they had already put the 12 on the board. Take that one off, put 6 back, and an unfortunate break for Quincy as that touchdown wiped off. The holding call will put the ball back at the 14-yard line. John Magnarelli. Gosh, I remember that North Quincy game, that Super Bowl at BU's Nickerson Field. Started out as a beautiful day, somewhat like this. The game ended in the snow, and the field was covered in snow, and John Magnarelli had to make the call to say that the Arlington player stepped out of bounds before he got to the end zone, and that preserved the Super Bowl win for North Quincy. Lorenzano bootlegs left side, has some room, now cuts back the other way and cuts it up the middle and is down to about the 11-yard line. Lorenzano had 3 white shirts all around him and just started back up to the right and then took it up the middle and got back to the line of scrimmage. So it is 2nd and goal, and now we have a timeout. I believe this will be Quincy will take time. Yep, with 7:39 to go. First half, it's North 7, Quincy 6. Back in 30 seconds.
Red, blue, and white. The battle has begun. We'll beat those Raiders in 2000. It won. That's right. See it clear. QHS, we're ready to cheer. Blue and white, we're ready to fight. Number 1, we are the best. Number 2, NQ.
Credo, 1, 2.
In the backfield, another man over there. Couldn't get the number. It was Ramponi up the middle and a touchdown as Nemeki took that handoff and ran right up the middle for the touchdown. A 10-yard run with 7:33 to go in the second quarter, and Quincy has taken the lead over North. It is 12-7. Well, if you're Bob Noble, J.J. Nemeki couldn't have come at a better time if you're thinking about Thanksgiving, as he became a starter late in the year, and opposing teams certainly had their hands full in trying to defend them. Quincy going for the 2. Lorenzano keeps it, stretches forward, and does not get in as he fell forward but did not. So, teams come back upfield. Quincy takes the lead for the first time in the football game. 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. It is Quincy 12, North Quincy 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Game. They took the lead early on with 10:41 to go in the quarter. Joe Burke picked off a Mike Lorenzano pass and took it 36 yards to the score. Pat Brigoli's kick made it 7-0. 6:04 in the first quarter to go. Lorenzano, a 1-yard run. The point was blocked. And now J.J. Nemeki with 7:33 to go in the second quarter. 10-yard run. The true point conversion, no good. Tom Shruhan puts it up, and it'll be Joseph Fitzpatrick at his 10, 15, 20. Cutting to the outside, 25, 30, and is hit from behind and taken down. He got nailed. Boy, the back of that shirt, and Fitzpatrick is on the sideline. It was a clean hit. Somebody got him from behind. He just kind of got him in that hole where the shirt shoulder pads would be. And they're looking at his leg. Fitzpatrick, a senior, done a great job for this North Quincy squad this year. We do have timeout, so why don't we take a 30-second timeout with our score. going to get a little bit of help, foot or an ankle problem. North Quincy this year has had a lot of injuries. Pat Bergoli, their co-captain tailback, has been hobbled all year with foot and ankle injuries, and his effectiveness has been limited. So North has really had to patch things here and there due to injuries. It is first down and 10. Bergoli lines up at quarterback. He takes the snap, bootlegs right side, gets a couple of yards. It'll be second down. The ball was far hash mark, and he was bumped down there by Sean Munchback. So Bergoli lined up at the quarterback position that time. Now he comes out, and Thompson will come back in. And Thompson asks for timeout. And North Quincy will get it with 6:53 to go in this first half. It is 12-7. Quincy with the lead. We'll have news at halftime from WJDA News Director Mike Logan. And as we said, we're going to have a halftime show here. The Quincy and North Quincy combined bands are actually going to go out on the field and play some patriotic songs for halftime today, and that will be very, very nice. You go to other schools and they have bands that come out on the field and play at halftime and do a little routine, and it'll be nice to see the Quincy's do it. I hope they keep it up. It is second down and 8. Thompson, quarterback keeper, up to the 40 to the 41-yard line. Could have been a bit of a busted play. I think Thompson was looking to hand off, didn't have anybody, and got it up on a good job right up the middle to the 46-yard line, where it will set up a third down and 3. 6.5 minutes in this first half. Jim Coughlin splits wide as the sun comes out. Bergoli splitting wide right, also a wide man to the right now. Bergoli comes way in motion. He gets the handoff and hit the middle of the Quincy line and went absolutely nowhere. Looked like a brick wall that hit him. Chris Camborian making the stop, and it'll be fourth down for the North Quincy Red Raiders. 4th and 3. And Scott Kelly goes back, set to receive Matt Francis's kick. He did not have a good punt earlier. Gets a good snap from center. This one better, bit of a line drive. Bouncing at the 30. It's going to take a north bounce inside the 20 and be down at about the 18-yard line with 5.5 to go. First half, it's the blue 12, the red 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds. First and 10 from the 18-yard line. Lorenzano under center. Nemecki in the backfield. He gets the handoff as a bit of a hole, and it closes up quickly as he picks up 2. Dan DiNardo making the stop for the North Quincy Red Raiders. It'll be second down and 8. Just heard Roy Lynn there for South Shore Car Wash. Want to wish Roy a very happy Thanksgiving, and his wife Joan, and his children, grandchildren. Roy, my first broadcast partner. Worked together for many, many years. Happy Thanksgiving there, Roy. It is second down. Lorenzano pitched into Mankey. Sweep left side. Flag thrown. He gets about 2 to the 22-yard line. Bergoli making the stop, but this would probably be a hold. And indeed, referee John Magnarelli indicating it is a holding call against Quincy.
Okay, it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Magnarelli wastes no time as far as giving that signal. And sometimes the officials, we had one group this year, and I think they did about 3 or 4 games. All the officials would huddle up and talk about it.
We have holding
Then
on the
referee
offense.
would, finally
Repeat second down.
give us a signal. It is holding against North Quincy. Puts the ball back to the 10-yard line, but referee John Magnarelli gives you that signal right up front, and that helps us bring the game as quick as we can to you. Quincy's called a timeout with 4:36 to go. First half, it is Quincy 12, North Quincy 7, back in 30 seconds.
You're watching Red Raider football on QATV Channel 8. Happy Thanksgiving!
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
The game, what was 2nd and 18 will now be 2nd and 23. Quincy going in the wrong direction as they were out to about the 22-yard line. Now they're back at their own 5. 2nd and 23 for the Presidents as Lorenzano comes under center. Nemankey, lone man in the backfield. Wing and receivers left and right. Lorenzano keeps it, bootlegs left side, puts the head down, gets to about the 10-yard line, taken down there by a host of white jerseys. Ryan Farnham for North along with Jeff Narbone. And it'll be 3rd down. Before the game, we had the opportunity to visit with former North Quincy head coach Ken McPhee, now director of security for the Quincy Public Schools, and he's doing a great job with that. And you can't take the coach out of somebody, even if they're not the coach anymore. Ken told me that he did not sleep last night. Although he's not coaching a game today, he could not sleep, and that's the way it is. That's the way I am. I usually don't sleep the night before Thanksgiving. It is 3rd down and 15 for Quincy from their own 10-yard line. Lorenzano back to pass, sets up, throws it, and overthrows at the 30-yard line. Chris Camborian, Dan DiNardo matching him stride for stride on the coverage. And now Quincy will be forced to punt deep in their own territory. But Ken McPhee looks good, and saw Jack Raymer, great Quincy High School coach, now Dean of Students at Quincy High School. And Scott Kelly gets the snap, does not get a good kickoff, might have been partially blocked, and Quincy's going to down it at the 37, their own 37-yard line, as Brian Keefe downs it. North with great field position and 3:04 on the clock. Quincy leading 12-7. We'll hold it right here as Dennis Thompson gets the word from Coach Tony Green. Has that interim thing, but that's simply because they didn't go through all the interview process and all that. But Tony Green will be the permanent head coach of North Quincy. Just procedural stuff. We got wide men left and right, double wing formation, and to give to Bergoli from one wing, cuts back inside, and he is tripped up. Gain maybe a yard, that's about it. Steve Ekosikian and Tom Shruhan on the stop. North Quincy attacking the middle of Quincy's defense and just not been able to get anything in the middle. And see if maybe they try to go to the outside, as 53 and 58 in the blue shirts have really shot down anything up the middle. So let's see if North Quincy uses their speed to the outside. Dobert, the fullback. Brigoli, the tailback. Play action fake. Thompson looks right, throws it, and incomplete at the 15-yard line, intended for Jim Hocko. Dan Galligan on the coverage for the Quincy High School Presidents. North Quincy has not been a team that has caught a lot of balls for the season. They only have 3 touchdowns via the air compared to 9 for Quincy. So now it's 3rd and 9, North Quincy at the Quincy 37-yard line. Again, from the eye, play action fake. They try the reverse, and it is stopped as Chris Sullivan, Ryan Farnham lined up at the left wing, came back and took the handoff on the reverse, but it was stopped by Quincy, and now it is 4th down, loss of 3, 4th and 12. As North Quincy continues to try and move it up the middle on this Quincy defense, and right now they're not having the success. 4th and 12 as they go for it. And see if number 33 can get the ball. He lines up as one of the 2 wideouts to the right. Wide man left, ball middle of the field. Thompson looking to throw, throws it out. Big pile, and it is incomplete. Brigoli was there at the 10-yard line for North Quincy and couldn't quite get to it as Chris Camborian was there for Quincy along with Dan Galligan. So now Quincy will take over on downs as North Quincy lets a great opportunity go by. 12-7, Quincy with the lead, 1:13 to go in this second quarter. 51 degrees according to the official Friday night, now Thursday morning thermometer in our booth. Lorenzano, handoff to Nemecki, up the middle, breaking 1, breaking 2 tackles. He's to the 50 and is down at the 47, fumbles the football, and North Quincy's got it. As Pat Brigoli came up with it, Nemecki was struggling for some extra yardage, and sometimes when you do that, that's when the ball can get bopped out, and that's what happened. And North Quincy will take it 1st and 10. I think Nemecki, a sophomore, maybe learned a bit of a lesson right there about keeping that football protected when you're struggling for that extra couple of yards. 1st and 10, Thompson has 1:05 to go. First half, ball at his own 47-yard line. Wings left and right. Wide man to the right. He's back to pass. Rushes on. Breaks away from 1 man, 2 men. Now he is tackled back at the 47, and we've got a penalty flag thrown.
What do you got?
As Quincy just busted up Anthony Boyle and Chris Camborian on the sack of Dennis Thompson. And let's see what the call will be. Referee John Magnarelli.
We had a
As I say, he gives the signal very quickly. He had the conference for a minute, and the call is grabbing the face mask against Quincy. Now, if this is an incidental, oops, excuse me, I grabbed your face mask, it's 5. If it's an
we have a 5-yard face mask. Repeat the downs, 1st down.
Excuse me. But it's a 5. Puts the ball at the 50. 1st and 8. Now Brigoli lines up at quarterback. Thompson, wings left. Brigoli back to pass. Sets up. Throws. Has a man open and incomplete. And smashing his hand on the turf at the stadium is Jim Coughlin, because Coughlin had beat the 2 Quincy defenders. He was open and just could not catch up to the Brigoli pass. Clock shows 34.4 seconds to go in the half. It is 2nd and 8, North Quincy. The ball at the 50-yard line. Bergoli again lining up. At quarterback, Dolbear and Thompson are behind him. Receivers left and right. He's looking and is hit as Bergoli was sacked back at the 40-yard line as Matt Ramponi and Chris Sullivan blew in. And now a timeout will be called. It'll be 3rd down. Quincy takes timeout with 15.7 seconds to go. And we'll hold it right here. The Quincy defense has come on in this second quarter as North Quincy started this game with fireworks, intercepting a pass on the first play from scrimmage, hung on. Quincy got a score, did not get the point, so they led 7-6. But Quincy with the touchdown with 7.5 minutes to go in this second quarter. North Quincy has had some opportunities, but they have just been shut down by the Quincy defense, which has been the story right now. Quincy back out on the field. Mike Logan will have news at halftime from the WJDA news desk. And a lot of the political types are here. Frank McCauley, former mayor and now councilor at large. He and his wife Sandra, see them coming in to watch the game. It is 3rd down and 18 for North Quincy. Thompson back in, has the time, and the protection throws it down, and it is short and incomplete. Quite close to being intercepted as Bill Reed and Brian Keefe were there, and the ball bit underthrown. It was intended for James Coughlin. Tell you, if the quarterbacks could get the ball, Coughlin's been open twice, but they have not been able to do it. It's 4th down, 7.1 seconds to go. North Quincy lining up in punt formation, waiting at the 30. We get it away, and it's going to bounce at the 30 and taken at the 30 up to the 31-yard line. It's returned by Scott Kelly. But that is the end of the first half as the siren goes. We are at halftime at the end of 22 minutes of football. It's Quincy 12, North Quincy 7. The Red Raiders took the lead with 10:41 to go in the first quarter. Joe Burke, defensive end, took a 36-yard pass interception into the end zone. Pat Bergoli's kick made it 7-0. 6:04 to go first quarter. Quincy quarterback Mike Lorenzano stretched it in from 1 yard out. The kick was blocked. North led 7-6. Then with 7:33 to go in the second quarter, it was J.J. Nemecki, the sophomore tailback, taking the handoff from Mike Lorenzano 10 yards into the end zone. They went for the 2. No good. 12-7, and North Quincy with certainly some opportunities, but they could not convert, as the Quincy defense did a very nice job.
Hi, my name is Libby Burke. I'm a senior. Good luck, boys.
Hi, my name is Sharon McCusker. I'm senior co-captain. Good luck, Raiders.
Hi, my name is Nicole Ferris. I'm senior captain. I just want to wish our boys good luck.
Hi, my name is Ashley Sharon. I'm a senior, and I just want to say good luck, Raiders.
Hi, my name is Lisa Ferris, and I'd like to say good luck, Raiders.
Hi, my name is Andrea Starr, and I'd like to say good luck, Raiders.
Hi, my name is Zeno Thompson. I'd like to say good luck, Raiders.
Hi, my name is Amanda Jolly. I'm a junior, and I want to say good luck. We love you.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Barr. I'm a sophomore. Beat the Presidents.
Hi, my name is Ashley. I'm a junior, and I just want to say let's go, NQ.
Hi, my name is Lauren Gage. I'm a sophomore. I want to say good luck to the football players and beat the Presidents.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Vay. I want to say good luck, Raiders.
Hi, my name is Angela Hurtado. I just want to say good luck, Raiders.
Hi, my name is Felicia McNally. I'm a freshman. Good luck, North. Hi, my name is Kim Gillis. I'm a sophomore, and I want to say good luck, Raiders.
Hi, my name is Corey Verholt. I'm a freshman. I want to say good luck, NQ.
Hi, my name is Michelle Rapucci. I'm a sophomore. Good luck, Red Raiders.
Hi, my name is Nancy. I'm a freshman, and I just want to say go out there and beat them.
Hi, my name is Zola Varner. I'm a freshman. I want to say good luck, Raiders.
Hi, my name's Kristen. I'm a senior. I'd just like to say good luck, Danny.
Hi, my name is Deshawn. I'm a senior. I'd just like to say good luck, Scott.
Hi, my name's Michelle. I just want to say good luck, Kevin.
Hi, my name is Melissa. I'm a senior. Good luck, Quincy.
Hi, I'm Christy. I'm captain. I'd like to say good luck to Sally.
My name is Courtney. I'm a senior. I'd like to say good luck to Chris Kimborian.
My name's Jen. I'm a senior. Good luck, Kiefer.
Hi, my name is Danielle. I'm a freshman. Good luck, Quincy.
I'm Andrea. Good luck, Quincy.
Hi, my name is Shalonda. I'm a freshman. Good luck, Quincy.
Hi, my name is Lauren. I'm a junior. I want to say good luck to Tom.
Hi, my name is Megan. I'm a junior, and I'd like to say good luck to the presidents.
Hi, my name is Megan. I'm a junior. I just want to say good luck, Quincy.
Hi, my name is Chrissy. I'm a junior. Good luck, Quincy.
Hi, my name is Megan. I'm a junior. Good luck, Bill.
Hi, my name's Julie. I'm a sophomore. Good luck, Quincy.
Good luck, Quincy!
Put your hands up in the air. Come on, y'all. Get up and get down. Put them up now. Get up and get down. Put them up now. Put them up now. Put them up now. Come on. Put them up now. Come on, y'all. Put them up now. Come on. Put them up now. Come on, y'all. Who get it? Who get it? Who get it? Number 9 is Dan Donato. 69 is Jeff Narbone. 33 is Pat McGorry. Mike Ryan is 45.
Guys, great first half, okay? Let's keep up the good, hard work. Quincy, you won the toss, North Quincy, your option. You want the ball. Which goal do you want to kick from? Put your back that way. Over there. Over there.
This half, North will receive.
Let's start the second half. North Quincy will receive. All right, guys, let's shake hands. Let's have a great second half, guys. Keep up the good work. Fantastic game. Keep it up.
Location, the bus yard end zone. And if you don't know that, I'm sorry. Two teams huddling up with their respective coaches. Tony Green looking to come away with the Thanksgiving Day win, stop a two-game losing streak for the North Quincy Red Raiders. For head coach Bob Noble, looking to make it 3 in a row and 7 out of the last 8. And it's anybody's game. We will see what happens. And we'll get the kick. Tom Sherhan will do the honors. We mentioned Chris Noble during the first half. Best quarterback I ever saw play for either Quincy or North Quincy. There have been some great players. One of the great defensive players that I have seen. There would be in my top couple would be Al DiBella for North Quincy, and he was inducted into the Quincy North Quincy Hall of Fame the other night. Joe Cullen, who played at Quincy, installed as well. We'll give you the others in a moment. But I wanted to wish, as we do every year, Michaela Noble, Chris Noble's daughter, a very happy birthday today, and she is here for the first time, taking in the Quincy, North Quincy tradition. So happy birthday, Michaela. It's 12-7, and we are just about underway as Brigoli is back deep along with Ryan Farnham, who fumbles, picks it up east of a 20, 25 on his feet to the 30, taken down there. 1st and 10 for North Quincy as Farnham had that hit him right in the numbers, and it came out. Chris Gamborian making the stop for the Quincy Presidents. Ball at the 30. Quincy looking into a very bright sun in this third quarter. Darryl Zoya, the center, out over the ball, as Dennis Thompson at quarterback, eye with a slot, and hands it off to first man through, Ryan Farnham, I believe it was. And he gets maybe 3 yards. Zoya out in front. No, it was Chris Dolbear. And he gets himself around 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. So North Quincy stayed at home that time, not showing wings or anything. They just went to smash mouth football, putting 3 backs behind the quarterback. And they come out the same way as Dolbear, the fullback, Brigoli, the tailback slot man to the right pitch to Brigoli, looking for a block on his feet, 35 up to about the 39, maybe to the 40-yard line. That'll be close to a first down. Brigoli is an outstanding football player offensively when he can get to the outside, and as we mentioned, he has been slowed this year with foot and ankle injuries, and North Quincy chose to run him up the middle quite a bit in that first half, but that time to the outside. Let's see if they continue. It's 1st and 10, Red Raiders at their own 40-yard line. Handoff to Brigoli, off right tackle, and he gets to about the 43-yard line before being taken down by several Quincy players. Steve Akasikian on that stop. Akasikian, he is a junior for Quincy. Gain of 2 at 2nd down and 8, line of scrimmage, North's own 43-yard line. Again, same formation, I slot, nobody wide. Quincy playing about an 8-man line. Handoff to the fullback, Dolbear, up the middle, and he is up close to the 50-yard line, going to be about a yard shy of the first down. They mark it at the 49, so it'll be a couple of yards shy, so it'll be 3rd down and a couple for North Quincy. 12-7, Quincy with the lead. 8:07 to go in the third quarter. Again, I slot, nobody wide, some movement in that Quincy line, no flags, and Thompson, quarterback keeper, he does not get the first down. Some movement in that Quincy line, but they did not throw the flag. I think North got gypped there. That should have been a Quincy penalty. but it was not called. So now it's 4th and a yard, North Quincy from their own 49-yard line. They've got to get the ball over the midfield stripe onto the Quincy side to keep this drive alive. Slot Thompson keep up the middle, and it all depends on the spot. It looks like he's got it, but we will wait for the officials. It is a first down. Referee John Magnarelli indicates. Some officiating crews will take the play when it is over, and they'll step that ball back about 6 inches. But this crew not doing that. They are giving a true spot. So it is a North Quincy first down from the Quincy 49-yard line. Now they send receivers left and right I formation. Brigoli pitches to Ryan Farnham, and he is in trouble back at the 46-yard line and taken down. Brigoli lined up under center, and the pursuit just came along, and Ryan Farnham had nothing to do but eat the ball with a 5-yard loss. Steve Ekasikian making that stop for Quincy, and it'll be 2nd and 15. Now, North has just not been able to get the offense going, but you got to give credit on the other side of the ball to the blue shirts and the defenses. They have played very well defensively in this football game. On second down, Brigoli with the handoff, and it goes to Dolbear. He's to the 50 and into Quincy territory and was bumped back to the 49-yard line. But they'll give him forward progress to the 48-yard line. Sean Munchback was the man that bumped him from one side back over to the North Quincy side of the field. But it is at the 48 of Quincy where it'll be 3rd down and 9. Kevin Holleran splitting wide to the right, ball right hash mark. Brigoli back. Here comes the rush, in trouble, and he is sacked at the 42-yard line as Anthony Boyle came in unmolested, and Brigoli had absolutely nothing to do. As Boyle was leading the charge, he had another defender with him, and Brigoli couldn't go left, couldn't go right. And now it's 4th down, and North Quincy will be forced to kick it away as Joe Fitzpatrick stands at his 30. Matt Francis gets it away. Not a good kick, but it'll take a North Quincy bounce inside the 35 and be down at about the 32-yard line, which is where Quincy will start with 5:09 to go in the third quarter. It's 12-7. Quincy leading North Quincy. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I'd like to congratulate the North Quincy girls volleyball team. Not only were they seeded number 1, they went all the way to the final undefeated. Congratulations to the volleyball team and Coach Jim Rinder. North Quincy.
Nice one.
Right hand off. Going to Matt Ramponi, left side, and he's got himself around 7 up to his own 41-yard line. Make it 8. It'll be 2nd down and a couple. We promised to give you the Hall of Fame inductees. Remolo Salvucci, 1942. Lou DeMartinez, 1954. Joe Cullen, 1987. And Chris Noble, 1989, all from Quincy. We'll give you the North and the others in just a moment. It's 2nd down and a couple. Lorenzano, it's a little spit there, and rubs the hands together. Receivers this time to the right, hands it off to Ramponi, and he's got the first down and more up to his own 45-yard line. For North Quincy, Frank Dodd from 1949, Kevin Mahoney of 1958, John Lucier from 1966, and Al DeBella from 1984. Cheerleaders, Georgiana Valente and Geraldine Starella of Quincy, Brenda Barry of North Quincy. Special inductees, Arthur Yakubian and George Colarusso. Congratulations to the 2001 Hall of Fame inductees. On first down, Lorenzano, quarterback keeper, and he gets to the 50 and forward into the North Quincy territory to the 49. That'll be around a 5-yard pickup. Now they marked the ball back at the 50, so it's a 4-yard pickup, second down and 4. As Coach Bob Noble pacing back and forth. And on the far side, Tony Green doing likewise. Quincy comes out. There are 2 receivers to the left. The ball is left hash marks. Backs off set. Lorenzano under center. Play action fake. And hands it off to Matt Ramponi again. Slashes forward for about 3, maybe 4 yards. Stop made by senior defensive end Jim Hocko for the North Quincy Red Raiders. It'll be 3rd and 2. 3 minutes clock moving left in this third quarter. It's 12-7. Quincy leading the North Quincy Red Raiders on a beautiful day for high school football. Lorenzano taking his time, looks around, looks at that defense of North Quincy. And it's a straight up the middle quarterback sneak by Lorenzano. And let's see where they're going to mark it. He is close to the first down, and referee John Magnarelli signals it is a first down. For Quincy, Mike Lorenzano has been a player that has been able to make things happen. This year he has not. He's thrown a large number of interceptions. He's fumbled the football and had what I'm sure he would agree his worst year as a Quincy high school player. 1st and 10, some movement in that north line, and they throw the flag. And if this is against North Quincy, I think they're getting the fuzzy end of the lollipop, because the interior lineman jumped off. He did not make contact, but
no, it doesn't matter.
He got back on side.
We have a dead ball foul. Offside.
It is offside against North Quincy. So that's going to cost him 5, and it will give Quincy a 1st and 5 at the North Quincy 38-yard line. Minute 55 to go, third quarter. The city championship. The 69th version of it. Now 1 man in the backfield, 3 wideouts to the right, ball left hash mark. And they give to Camborian, busts away from 1 man, cuts it up the middle, and he's only going to get a couple of yards. Good defense by North Quincy on that one as Matt Francis came in. Camborian took 1 hit and was still standing, and was able to get maybe a yard after that to the 38-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 4 from the 38. Something I say every year, and I really mean it, and you can be involved in this series. You can have gone to one school or the other, but at least to me, it really doesn't matter who wins, as long as it's a good football game. And the city of Quincy wins every year, because these youngsters are wonderful ambassadors. Lorenzano, quarterback keeper, up the middle, 35 down to the 32, maybe the 31, and that will be a first down. He faked to Nemانky and then just took it right up the gut for the first down. Of course, if you're a partisan for Quincy or North Quincy, you may disagree, but as far as the city winning, but there are so many stories of people that went to North, married somebody from Quincy, or vice versa, something along those lines. So it's very much back and forth, and it's a great thing. Camborian gets the handoff, and we're going to have the whistle blow, and this is going to blow the play dead. And still waiting for the call. This is going to go against Quincy.
We have a dead ball foul. False start.
And it's
on the offense.
Procedure
Still first.
against Quincy, so that will move them back. And we have completed 3 quarters as time expires. Third quarter, a standoff, nobody scores. So at the end of 33 minutes for the championship of the city of Quincy, it's Quincy 12, North Quincy 7.
You're watching President's Football on QATV Channel 8. Happy Thanksgiving!
At the 36. J.J. Macy carries. Brian Salmon, the tackle, number 23 for Rod.
Fourth quarter underway. J.J. Nemandke takes the handoff from Mike Lorenzano, gets a couple of yards, and that is all. It'll be second down for Quincy. Line of scrimmage is the North 37-yard line. It is second down and 17. Lorenzano from the shotgun. Nemandke to his right. Camborian in motion from right to left. Keeper now pitches to Nemandke outside, getting a hole, busting down to the 30 to the 29-yard line. And taken down there, Dan DiNardo on that stop. Talking to just a moment ago about how many cross things you have of people that went to Quincy or went to North and have been involved in the other. One of the captains for North Quincy, Michael Ryan, his father, Jerry Ryan, was a graduate of Quincy High School, class of 1968. So, and there are countless other stories that way. It's third down and 9 for Quincy. Lorenzano under center. Nemandke, lone man behind him, wing left. Pitch to Nemandke, trying to sweep left side on his feet. 30, 25, and is cut down from behind at about the 25-yard line. Pat Brigoli and Dennis Thompson on the stop. Quincy will have a fourth down. 4th and 4 for the Presidents. 9:09, clock moving left in the game. It is 12-7. Quincy with the lead over North Quincy. Presidents come out. This is a big defensive play for North Quincy. They would just love to stop Quincy here and take that momentum back the other way. And now Lorenzano does not like what he sees, asks for timeout. 8:44 on the scoreboard clock. So with timeout in the field, we'll take 30 seconds. It's 12-7 Quincy. We'll be right back. 4th and 4 to make. He gets the handoff, sweep left side. He's got the first down, but there's a penalty flag. He's tripped up at about the 19-yard line, and I'm going to guess this is going to come back. It was thrown on the Quincy side, so we're either going to have a clip, an illegal block, or a hold. As referee John Magnarelli indicates, it is clipping against Quincy. So that's a break for North Quincy. And we'll move the Presidents back. It would have been a first down on the pitch sweep right for Nemanke, as he got 2 more yards than he needed, but aided by that illegal
We have a
block.
clipping
And this is
on
going
the
to put the
offense.
ball back
Repeat the down, 4th down.
to the 41-yard line. And let's see what Quincy will do, as Mike Lorenzano talking to head coach Bob Noble. So it's back to the 41, and Quincy looks like they're going to go for it. Nope, now Lorenzano comes back and asks for another timeout. So Quincy's burned 2 quick timeouts here in the 4th quarter. And I would suspect that the Presidents will be punting this one away. 8:26 to go. Indeed, the punt team comes out. And North Quincy huddling up with their head coach, Tony Green. And as we mentioned, Tony Green taking over, Peter Chisholm deciding to spend more time with his family, so he stepped down as head coach, but remained as an assistant coach. And Tony Green came in from the Holbrook Avon program, but he's a Quincy native. And he had a lot of catching up to do, learning the players, learning the plays, and just doing a lot. He's done a great job, and certainly Peter Chisholm Jr., a tip of the hat to him, because he has been a great help for Tony Green. Quincy to punt. Kelly takes the snap high, end over end. It's Dolbear at his own 10-yard line. Looks to go outside and can't, and is taken down at the 17-yard line by number 17, Sean Munchback at Quincy. It'll be 1st and 10 for the North Quincy Red Raiders. 8:15 to go in the football game, and North Quincy has got to make something happen on offense. They have been shut down cold so far by Quincy. The lone North Quincy touchdown came off an intercepted pass that was returned for a touchdown. Dennis Thompson calling signals. Dolbear and Brigoli behind him, 2 wides to the right. The give to Brigoli. He is hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down as Matt Ramponi put him down. Loss of a couple back to the 15, make it a 3-yard loss back to the 15. It'll be 2nd down. North has got to get something going because time begins to be their enemy. They break the huddle. Darryl Zoya out over the football to center. Double wing, double wide. Just one man in the backfield. That's Dolbear. Thompson, quarterback keeper, trying to turn the corner. He's to the 20, to the 25, and down. Nice run by Dennis Thompson as he went around his own right end. Quarterback keeper all the way. And it will be 3rd and about 3 for the North Quincy Red Raiders. Good run by Thompson, the quarterback, trying to get something going here. Stopping that last play made by Anthony Boyle. North comes out. Gary Dalton will split wide left. Wide right is James Coughlin. In wings both sides. Dolbear gets the handoff up the middle, churning those legs. 28-29, and he has enough for the first down for the Red Raiders at their own 29-yard line. 6:33 to go in the football game. Non-league game. As we said, North Quincy and Quincy changing leagues. North stayed in the Old Colony League. Quincy and Marshfield swapped positions as Quincy dropped to the Atlantic Coast League. Marshfield came up to the Old Colony League, so this a non-league game. First down and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Thompson with the keeper looking, gets to the 30 and is taken down. The pursuit of Quincy. Bill Reed came all the way from the left side and got behind Thompson and took him down. 1 yard gain. It'll be second down and 9. North Quincy comes out. Looking over the Quincy defense. As they play 8 men at the line. Thompson back to pass, throws it out, and incomplete. Looking for Bergoli out in the left flat, and he just plumb overthrew him. That was a bullet, and it went through Bergoli's hands. Scott Kelly on the coverage for the Quincy High School Presidents. Bergoli, 4-year starter. He started on the varsity as a freshman. His brother was the quarterback when he broke in. Talked to Paul Bergoli, their father, and he said, well, he didn't get too much action in his freshman year because his brother didn't throw him the ball enough. It's third down and 9. Bergoli gets the handoff, or takes the snap, can't find anybody, and is nailed back at the 25-yard line. And Bergoli slow to get up. As he is up, and he is limping slightly, and that is not a good sign for the North Quincy Red Raiders as he gets over to the bench, and Quincy shuts North down defensively again, and Matt Francis stands at his own 17-yard line awaiting the snap. He takes it and he punts it away. Line drive, and this is going to go out of bounds. Actually landed in the stands. We'll see where the officials are going to mark it out of bounds. It'll be inside the 40. They're going to say about the 32-yard line. So that's where Quincy will start with 4:53 to go in the football game. A 12-7 lead for Quincy. And the Quincy offense coming out. So let's hold it right here. And now North Quincy has got to make a stand defensively or hope the defense can come up. Lone points of the game for North Quincy came from the defense. Lorenzano calling signals to Mankey. In the backfield, Lorenzano keeps it 40, on his feet, 35, turns the corner, puts the head down 30, 28-yard line. As Mike Lorenzano getting around an 8-yard pickup. James Hocko making the stop for the North Quincy Red Raiders. They mark the ball at the 28-yard line. It'll be second down and 2. Clock moving with 4:23. Relatively fast-moving game here today. Well, Axon and I, 2 receivers to the right. The ball, left hash mark, line of scrimmage, the 28-yard line to Mankey. Gets the handoff straight ahead to about the 25-yard line, depending on where they mark it. It should be a first down for Quincy. And indeed it is. So Quincy, 1st and 10 from the North Quincy 25-yard line. Certainly right now for Mike Lorenzano, he will be very happy to hand the ball off and just not put the ball up and hope the backs can keep it and not give it up. Handoff to, see, it wasn't Ramponi was Camborian who got the handoff, and he's about a yard shy of the line of scrimmage. Michael Ryan making that stop for the North Quincy Red Raiders. So it'll be 2nd down and 10, 3:18 clock moving left. Quincy 5-point lead. North looking to hold Quincy and get the football back. Nemeki, lone man in the backfield. There are 4 receivers to the right. Lorenzano with the keeper trying to turn the corner. Flag down. He back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all, as North Quincy did a nice job. Dan DiNardo on the stop. And to add insult to injury, I think Quincy's going to be called for holding. They're talking it over with Michael Ryan right now. It's one thing if you get a holding call or you get a penalty, but at least get something out of it. They got nothing, and
we have holding.
See what North's
on the
going to
offense.
say here. They're going to decline it. So they will.
Third down.
They will take the no gain
got third
and
down.
give Quincy 3rd down and 10 from the 25-yard line. 2:49 left. Clock moving. Andrew Picard, the center, with the ball. Lorenzano looks back at the clock. Looks back. Has Ramponi as his man back there. Double wing formation once again. Lorenzano keeps it, stretches forward for just a yard or 2. Good coverage by the North Quincy Red Raider defense that time. And it'll be 4th down, and North Quincy's going to use a timeout with 2:26 to go in the game. It's Quincy 12, North Quincy 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
You're watching Red Raider football on QATV Channel 8. Happy Thanksgiving!
Put it in the end zone. Go for the ball.
4th and 9 for Quincy at the North 25-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield. Lorenzano fakes, bootlegs, throws it out, and overthrows his receiver at the 15-yard line, as Dan Galligan was the intended, but no way did he have any kind of shot at it. So North Quincy will take the ball with 2:22 to go in the game. Quincy with a 12-7 lead, and the North Quincy offense has been, to borrow the Archie Bunker word, stifled by Quincy's defense, and the time is up. If North Quincy's offense is stifled on this drive, they may not get the ball back. They've got to make something happen. 2 receivers to the left. Ball middle of the field. And the pitch going to Bergoli. Tries to deke and is taken down at the line of scrimmage. As Chris Camborian came in and took Bergoli down. And I will tell you, and I have no inside information, but knowing the kind of competitor that Pat Bergoli is and what he did in his freshman, sophomore, and junior years, he's still hobbled with foot, ankle injuries. We have not seen the Pat Bergoli that is capable of putting it out on the football field, and just because of injuries, and his effectiveness has been limited. 2nd down and 9. Quarterback back to pass. Screen pass complete to the 30, 35, and up to the 39-yard line goes Matt Francis. It'll be a North Quincy 1st down as Dennis Thompson with the pass. Francis with the reception. 1st and 10, 2:04 to go in the game. as they stop the clock. 2:03. Now they started after they moved the sticks. Line of scrimmage to 38. Pitch to Bergoli, trying to turn the corner and just does not get there. Chris Kamborian on the stop, and Bergoli's putting a face on it, but he's a hurting puppy as he is just not showing that speed we know he's capable of. And now North Quincy is going to call timeout with 1:51 to go in the football game and a 12-7 Quincy lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Tomorrow night, John Marie and friends will be attending the game for the usual Royal Scripted Puppet Show. Then follows a brief introduction of dignitaries and members of the Quincy Public and Parochial Elementary Grade School Holiday Poster Contest. That's tomorrow night across from City Hall. At 7:35 tomorrow.
Still out. It'll be second down and 13 for North Quincy. The line of scrimmage, their own 36-yard line. The Red Raiders moving from north to south in this fourth quarter, defending the north end zone. Quarterback under center. Thompson has a receiver to the left. Now he shovel passes it up, and it was dropped incomplete as James Coughlin didn't get the handle to it, but the officials are ruling it a forward pass and incomplete. It will be third down and 13. As we look on the far side, Coach Tony Green looking in his first Thanksgiving as head coach of the North Quincy Red Raiders, hoping for the offense to come up with something here to keep this drive alive and get it into the end zone. Dolbear and Bergoli behind Thompson. He takes the three-step drop, can't find anybody, keeps it now, and he's to the 40, 45, and rolled out of bounds at about the 47-yard line as Dennis Thompson doing a nice job. Quarterback keeper, they're going to mark him out at the 47, so he's going to be a couple of yards shy of the first down. And with 1:38 to go, it all comes down to this 4th and 2 for the North Quincy Red Raiders at their own 46-yard line, and the Quincy players are putting the hands up, asking their fans to cheer on a little bit. North Quincy will use a timeout. So we'll hold it right here as the play of the game will be coming in just a moment. We want to thank, before time gets away, the athletic directors for the Quincy Public Schools, Eddie Miller for Quincy and Brian Buckley for North Quincy. And we want to thank the coaches, Tony Green for North Quincy and Bob Noble for Quincy, for all their help and assistance, and Charlie Jerf in the booth next door, 42 years as the public address announcer here at the stadium. And I'm going to nominate him again for the Hall of Fame. He belongs in the Quincy North Quincy Football Hall of Fame. We were talking, and before Charlie Jerf started this, he was of course a teacher at Sterling, later at Quincy High School. We were recalling that they used to have chairs, reserved seats along the sidelines. I can remember coming to the game with my father and Charlie Jerf with his father, who was a school committee member, a few years ago. 4th and 3. For North Quincy from their 46-yard line. Thompson calling signals. 3 men in the backfield. Thompson keeps it, looking, in trouble. Gets away from one, but is sacked back at the 39-yard line. as Quincy just kept on coming. The blue shirts kept on coming. Tom Shruhan in there among others, and Dennis Thompson ran out of room and ran out of miracles as they were looking to throw. And Quincy will take the ball over on downs with 1:30 to go. Quincy leading 12-7 in the football game. And the Presidents looking to let the clock run out. Lorenzano under center, 3 backs behind him. Hands it off to Chris Camborian, hit and taken down after maybe the gain of a yard. Dan DiNardo making the stop for the North Quincy Red Raiders. And it'll be 2nd down and 9. North needed 3 yards, and they have not been good at passing the ball. And don't really know why they elected to go for the pass rather than just try and get some good blocks and run it up the middle for those 3 yards to keep that drive alive. 2nd down, Lorenzano, handoff to Camborian, sweeping left side. He's inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. And the stop made by Thompson. Pull back and forth downfield. We just caught out of the corner of our eye as Chris Sullivan and Pat Brigoli exchanging Thanksgiving greetings to one another. 40.4 seconds to go in the football game, and North Quincy using a timeout. And referee John Magnarelli indicating that North Quincy has used their final timeout. So right now for Quincy, the assignment is to snap the ball, put the knee down, and probably take this one this morning. It's 12:03. You're listening to 1300 WJDA Quincy. Happy Thanksgiving. Glad you've joined us. This has been a seat squirmer. Started out, looked like it was going to be an offensive show, but it has turned into a defensive struggle and is probably going to end that way. On 3rd down, handoff to Camborian up the middle, and he's inside the 35 down to about the 33-yard line. 30 seconds, and now the officials stopping the clock. Quincy player injured, Andrew Picard, and so they had to stop the clock for that. So North Quincy getting a break on the injured Quincy player. So that is a break. Picard comes out, and coming in is Steve Ekosikian. Now Picard is the center, and just think about that for a minute. So Mike Lorenzano is going to have to get this ball from a brand new center, Ekosikian. All he needs to do is get that snap and put the knee down with 12 seconds. And he takes the snap and gives it to Camborian. He's got a couple, but that's going to do it. 4 seconds, and now the clock is stopped, and it will be North Quincy taking the ball on downs as they stop the clock to move the sticks, get the team out there. So North Quincy's going to have one shot at it as they've got to put it down, and everybody goes out for pass on this one as Thompson, the senior, under center. Dolbert and Brigoli behind him. Receiver left, receiver right. Line of scrimmage, the 34. Thompson looking to throw. Gets it away, and it is batted down by Bill Reed of Quincy. No flags, and the Quincy High School presidents have come away with the victory. A hard-fought defensive struggle as Quincy has defeated the North Quincy Red Raiders. Our final score, Quincy 12, North Quincy 7. The Quincy presidents went out en masse out on the field to hug the team. The North Quincy Red Raiders went over to the bench, and now the two teams will go through the handshake. A lot of these people are on different sides of the field today, but they will find as life goes on, and in the Quincy scheme of things, they will be friends, co-workers, neighbors as time goes on. That's the magic of an intercity series, that you can play hard and fight, but more often than not, maybe your good friends, your neighbors, people you work with are going to be people that you played against in the big game on Thanksgiving Day. We'll have coming up in just a moment here. Actually, they're going to bring it out right now. Eddie Miller, the athletic director of the Quincy High School, and he is going out to the middle of the field, and they will have the presentation of the city championship trophy for the third year in a row. It will be housed at Quincy High School. So that presentation will be made, and I believe it's Gene Creedon, who just retired as school superintendent of the Quincy schools, holding that city championship trophy, and he and Ed Miller are taking the walk. It will be accepted by head coach Bob Noble, and the Quincy presidents down in the right end zone. Now we'll hold it here for the trophy presentation, and we look at the North Quincy end zone, and the North Quincy Red Raiders disappointed, certainly, and you have to feel for those seniors for North Quincy, as North Quincy has gone 3 years without beating Quincy on Thanksgiving Day. So some of those seniors, assuming that they played on the varsity as sophomores or juniors, they did not go through with a victory over Quincy on Thanksgiving Day. Now the trophy has been presented, hoisted in the air, and it is being held up as the Quincy High School presidents are the city champions for 2001. Quincy, their 36th victory in their series. North remains 28 and 5 ties. And Charles, happy Thanksgiving and a good trip back to Las Vegas. We're going to take a 60-second timeout, and then we'll be right back.
I know I woke up, tide went on, still drunk.